Hello everyone, I'm Peter from Moravian Instruments, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you to the brand new video tutorial series about our scientific image processing system, or SIPS for short. Before we start, we should mention that SIPS is an entirely free software to use that you can download directly from our website with a link down below in the description. SIPS started as a very simple tool many years ago for downloading and visualizing images from CCD cameras that were at the time under development at Moravian Instruments. As it happens, it evolved over the years, and nowadays we truly believe that it deserves the scientific part of its name. However, as a consequence, it can be a little bit overwhelming, especially for new users. And that was one of the main reasons why we decided to start this brand new video series where we try to explain and show all its capabilities. In this first introductory video, we are not really going to go into many more details. Its goal is to provide a brief overview and maybe a little bit of a teaser of SIPS capabilities. Detailed videos about all the functions are already planned and are going to follow really soon. So let's dive right into it. True to its original purpose, SIPS can still fully control the main imaging camera. Here behind me you can see just an example of how such a typical observing session can look like, including camera control window right here. On top of that, SIPS can now control much more. It can control context cameras, focusers, telescopes, flaps, domes, GPS and weather stations, and it even can control various general purpose switches. After an image is downloaded, the calibrate tool can be used to subtract a dark frame and apply flat field corrections. This can be done both immediately as images are read from the camera, or it can be done later as a post-processing. It is important to just briefly note here that subtracting dark frames from dual gain cameras, for example our C4 series, can be a little more involved. One needs to take more dark frames, but we will discuss that in detail in a dedicated video. SIPS can also stack individual images to improve their signal-to-noise ratio, and it can also create color images out of the individual channels. Like in this case, we have red, green and blue pre-stacked components. After the image is combined, we can use the histogram tool to stretch the individual parts and create the best looking image possible. Or we can just press the auto stretch button and use one of the presets. However, it is worth noting that SIPS does not currently have all of these state-of-the-art features for color image compositions, as it is mainly intended for use in scientific applications. Speaking of scientific applications, the first step of any scientific post-processing is typically the astrometry, and that is identification of individual stars. SIPS can automatically find stars in each picture and match them with a catalog. All this can be, of course, done while taking field correction into account. This is becoming more and more important, especially for telescopes with wider fields of view. A quick note here, all the tabs you see here in the ribbons do not have to be visible at the same time. This can be controlled by right-clicking the ribbon and selecting which tabs you want to see. So just don't be surprised if after installing SIPS, this window might look slightly different and some things might appear to be missing. They are just hidden. With the astrometry done, the brightness of each individual star can be quantified, and then we can easily visualize how they vary in time, which is the key of observing variable stars, for example. And even with the VDI chart, as it's shown here, we can relatively easily even find previously unknown variable stars. A relatively new addition to SIPS is its program editor. It uses its own SIPS program language, which might appear to be a little bit chatty, but as a consequence it is very easy to understand and very easy to read. Programs can be written and edited using either clickable graph view, or it can be done in more, let's say, classical way using a text editor like this one. With these, one can fully control and automate both the image acquisition and then later post-processing. Finally, last but not least, SIPS can now be used also as a web server, which is ideal for remote observatories. And that's about it for this brief overview. If you have any comments, questions, or wishes for which parts we should cover next, don't hesitate to reach us either here in the comments or send us an email to info@gxs.com. Of course, if you want to be notified when we upload the next videos in the series, subscribe and allow notifications here on YouTube. And if you want to stay up to date with SIPS and camera news, either check our website or follow us on our social media. Thank you very much for watching today. Goodbye for now.